Well, you know, I had a video all ready and ready to go, and I put it on an upload, and after fucking 45 minutes, it's still at 4%. Maybe that was an omen. I don't really know. But I laid it all out, so I pretty much decided not to put that video out. I'll give you highlights. Somebody tried something on me, well, sort of similar to what Barry did, and it didn't work for them. As a result, it was a woman, and her husband divorced her, and it was very embarrassing for her. Okay. No, it's not the same as Barry, but it had pretty bad results for her. And when Barry made those famous words to me, I was fired up. Opened up some old wounds. And I decided I'm taking this all the way I could take it with this motherfucker. All the way. Yeah. Long story what I had to tell. It even involved a famous person who came to court. Just a brief court hearing. But it was over within an hour. She went home with her husband, tail between her legs. He wound up divorcing her afterwards. That's as much of the story I'm going to tell you. Someone tried to pull something very similar. Well, sort of similar. Good story, too. I decided not to share it. But the end result was not good for her. Let's just say this was a friend of my dad's. Someone that was kind of like he was kind of like a surrogate father to her. Her father died. Someone that we could trust implicitly, or we thought we did. And she pulled something that none of us could believe she would ever pull. Let's just say she was not able to have a child on her own, okay? And she pulled one of the worst possible scenarios that a desperate woman could pull that could not conceive a child. And she paid for it dearly. That's just a hint on the story. The real story, the total story, it was well worth listening to, but I decided not to. I'll keep it to myself, knowing that I was victorious in what I did, and knowing that because of what Barry said about me on public media, this will be taken to the end, and it's up to the courts to figure out what they want to do. We're not going to be dropping a case, nothing like that. He deserves everything that he's got coming to him. In consideration, by what he said to me, opened up some old wounds. Old wounds. You know, when somebody accuses you of something that you didn't do, and you proved them wrong in a big way, so big that it caused the most horrible embarrassment for the person and her husband, which wound up in a divorce of the husband divorcing the woman because she was out of her fucking mind. And what she had to say just destroyed her life, and well deserved. That's all I'm going to say about that.